And hello everybody, we are the SpiffyNeedleGeeks here for a major discussion about some major hype news related to major Pokemon.
Related to the sun and or moon.
Yes.
Yes.
And our future stars.
Yes, as I'm sure majority of you know, yesterday, which for us is actually today, but I'll be posting this tomorrow for us, which is today for you guys. They released the very like the most amount of news we've gotten for Pokemon Sun and Moon since they first announced it, and boy was it a haul! Probably some of the most important information and the most sought out information that we've been waiting for a long time. And
granted, it was so little.
I'm sorry?
I say, granted, the information was so little as of right now.
It was still the most sought after information. Of course, we finally got the starters. We got a glimpse at the legendaries. We know the name of the region. We've seen a bit of the region, and we know a bit of details surrounding it in general. So that being said, let's dive right into this. Let's talk about this. Let's start with the starters.
Oh boy!
That's just kind of appropriate. They're the starters, after all. We got to start with them.
Oh, of course.
So of course, as usual, for the Alola region, which is the name of the region.
Alola?
Alola. That's the name of the region. Yes, it's not Aloha like everyone thought. Yes, this is a
damn it!
This is a region based around Hawaii, which I thought was really cool. That theory was confirmed, but it's called Alola.
Alola.
Well, that's not obvious.
Well, yeah.
It's like, better than sound is fun. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, like
Anyway.
don't feel bad if you thought it was Aloha at first. I did too. I got corrected. It's fine. Regardless, of the starters, of the grass starter, we have Rowlet, a grass quill Pokemon. Even though it's more of an owl than it really is a quill, I would say.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing, honestly, when I first saw Rowlet.
Yeah, it's a grass flying type, and in its details, Rowlet can attack without making a sound, flies silently through the skies, drawing near its opponents without being noticed, and then lashing out with powerful kicks. It can also attack from a distance using razor-sharp leaves that form parts of its feathers. Its visual abilities are impressive. The darkness of night is no obstacle for Rowlet. It can twist its neck nearly 180 degrees from front to back so it can see directly behind itself. It has a habit of turning its head in battle to face its trainer to receive instructions. The move Leaf Edge attacks an opponent by striking it with leaves. Rowlet knows this move the moment you becomes your partner.
Oh.
So opinions.
Very adorable looking.
It sounds like it's the first time that we're getting a staple move for Pokemon that you don't actually have to level up to get, like most Pokemon do up to this generation.
I don't think it's really going to be a staple move for Rowlet.
Maybe not staple, but what I mean by that is it's the first time that you get a move that's tailored to a Pokemon that you get right away instead of having to level up to get it.
Leaf Edge is definitely a new move, but something tells me that it's just going to be like a very, very weak grass attack specifically tailored for certain grass starters in the future from now on. Because when we look at the other two, the description of the moves that are described in the same way as Leaf Edge is are just Ember and Water Gun. So they're probably just going to be the same kind of thing. So it's probably just going to be simply a move for a grass starter, nothing else, nothing special.
Right.
As for Rowlet itself, though, grass flying, so that gives it a lot of weaknesses, honestly.
Yeah, it does.
5 in total. Poison, flying, rock, fire, and ice. A quad weakness to ice.
Jesus Christ.
So,
I mean, it's like I am all up for dual typing and with starters and everything, because you can get some interesting combinations and stuff. But it's like, wow, really? For a starter, it gets that many weaknesses?
To be fair, grass Pokemon aren't really the...
Well, the grass Pokemon typically do have a lot of weaknesses by default anyway. Actually, the single grass typing always has 5 weaknesses. So this is nothing special for a Pokemon, for a grass type. I think Bulbasaur and Chespin are probably really the only exceptions because the poison typing and the fighting typing kind of help mitigate some of those weaknesses.
Yeah.
But even then, in Rowlet's case, because of these weaknesses and because of its typing, like, I note, with the exceptions of Sceptile and Snivy, typically the grass-type starters are typically seen as bulky and slow. Rowlet cannot be either of those. It needs to be fast and hit hard in order to be viable.
I guess we'll see once they reveal the stats.
In general. Aside from battle strategy, though, like, I really do like it. It's, like, Rowlet, like, as soon as it was revealed, it took off as, like, the most popular starter already from 7th gen. Everyone loves it. It's so cute.
That's like,
which is surprising.
It's all over
which is surprising.
It's all over Twitter. That's, like, the only one that anyone really seems to give a shit about is Rowlet.
Which is surprising considering every other generation Pokemon that we got whenever they revealed those starters, everyone was all over the fire types or the water types.
Well, here's the thing. It's like, I know people tend to go for, like, you know, the cutest looking ones and stuff. I mean, I remember last generation, you know, everyone was all about the freaking Fennekin. It's like, you know, Chespin didn't get a whole lot of attention. Froakie, not nearly as much. Everybody was going gaga over the Fennekin because of how adorable it was. And then,
this is exactly why I chose Fennec. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then it's like, we got the game, we saw their full evolutions, and then it's like, do you hear anybody talking about Fennekin? No. Why? Because we have Greninja.
I meant to say, this is exactly why I chose Chespin as my starter in X and Y. It's like, Chespin really does need some love.
Okay, right. But it's like, I haven't been too fond of the grass types for quite a while. Like, I think ever since fucking Generation 4 or whatever. But then it's like, I see Rowlet and it's like, yes, goddamn it, it's so goddamn cute. I fucking love the little bow tie that it has.
Yeah.
That's, like, amazing.
So now it's like, I swear to God, every time I look at Rowlet, I instantly think of Cedric from King's Quest V.
Oh, god damn it.
It's like, oh, look, Graham, a poisonous Pokemon. It's like, motherfucker.
I'm willing to bet that anyone who gets Rowlet, that's his name?
Rowlet, yeah.
Yeah, Rowlet, yeah.
I'm willing to bet that anyone who gets that Pokemon is going to name it Kaporagabora.
I've
No
seen
doubt.
a lot of people spreading that on Twitter. I'm seeing that. Like, a lot of people are saying, oh, its fully evolved form is Kaborgabora.
Please.
Well, that was like, I remember,
By the way,
not last generation, but the generation before, like, you know, when we had, like, Tepig, it was like, oh, Fire Pig. There was a lot of freaking Ganondorf jokes.
You know what? If they actually do make that reference, I demand that it be able to learn the move Chatter.
Oh, no.
By the way, have you heard?
Oh, no.
The bird is the word.
And the worst part is only a handful of people who are watching this are gonna get that inside joke.
Whatever. Anywho's all.
Yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the fire type. Litten, the fire cat Pokemon.
God damn it, also really fucking cute.
Litten, honestly, actually, I like Litten. I think I like Litten, but like I like it least out of the three. And after reading its description, it's kind of gross, to be honest. Listen to this.
How so?
Logical, but also passionate. Litten always remains cool-headed and doesn't show its emotion on the surface. Litten can attack with flaming hairballs.
Oh, god damn it, I knew you were gonna say that!
Its fur is rich in oils and immensely flammable. Litten grooms itself by licking its fur, then use the collected fur as fuel for fireball attacks. When the time comes for Litten to shed its old fur, it all burns up in a glorious blaze. The move Ember attacks an opponent with a small flame, yada yada, it's Ember. So, yeah, it attacks with fiery fur balls.
So, the cat can set itself on fire. It's like, I'm just thinking Mr. Bigglesworth from Austin Powers right now. Where it's like, it sets itself on fire and now it's this hairless cat.
Oh my god.
Well, wait, I thought it was hairless because it was frozen.
Well, now it's hairless because it literally set itself on fire.
Well, I'm sold.
That is seriously like the best attack for a fire type. Flaming hairballs. It's like, Litten attack.
That's probably what they're gonna depict as Ember. To be honest.
God fucking damn it.
You know what? I'm sold. Litten's mine.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like, but yeah, like BJ, like what you said before, like out of the three, this is the one that you're like the least impressed with and everything. I kind of have to agree. I do agree because in all honesty, out of the three, Litten's design to me is so fucking generic. It doesn't look like there's not nothing really unique about it or anything that sets it apart from every other cat Pokemon that we've got. So it's like,
well, there's one difference that it does have compared to the other cat Pokemon, and that it behaves like an actual fucking cat.
Yeah. You
can't tell what it's thinking.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's like
I mean, it's like but even then, I mean, it's like when you look at the design and everything, I mean, it's like, I don't know. To me, it just looks, it doesn't look like, I don't know. It just looks like it's such a generic Pokemon design for a starter. That's where it's like,
to me,
I can see this. I mean, I can see this as a Pokemon design. I would figure this would have been like, one of like the other like random little Pokemon that you'd find in like the grass or something like that. Like, but for a starter, that's where it's like, I was kind of expecting, maybe a little bit more added to it, other than, okay, here's a cat with Eggman's mustache.
You took my joke, damn it!
Oh, fuck you guys! I'll take Litten then. I'll care for that little furball.
It's like just
I don't mind Litten at all, really.
It's like, just watch. It's like Litten's gonna become like this freaking Buddha fat cat with Eggman mustache.
Hey, that will be amazing. And then, as everyone's going gaga over Rowlet, Litten's gonna be the best Pokemon.
With Rowlet out of the picture, the sun and moon will all be mine!
Actually, kind of thinking, what if its final evolution was something akin to the Lucky Cat? With Eggman's mustache.
Oh, really?
Eggman's mustache is not going to be a thing.
Look at its whiskers!
I don't care.
Well, I mean, the whiskers were already there from the start, so it's like, I can only imagine they are going to be there even during its final evolution. So it's
even its color scheme, black and red, that's kind of Eggman's thing.
And the yellow eyes.
And the white part of it. It's literally Eggman's color scheme. Wait a damn minute. This is Dr. Eggman here.
Eggman goes to the pet store, it's like, I would like this Litten, please.
Also, I you know what? I'm gonna say this now. Fuck the It's Litten jokes. I fucking hate them.
Wait, what joke? What kind of joke is that?
What jokes?
Like, when people say it's lit.
Oh!
Oh! Yeah. You know what? That very joke crossed my mind when I first heard the name. Is like Litten. Like, I get it. It's a kitten, but it's like you lit the kitten on fire.
It crossed everyone's mind. But here's my retort to that. There's because of that very joke, I'm fucking keeping Litten in the litter box.
Thank you and good night.
Now I'm definitely choosing Litten as my starter.
See, that's what Litten's name really means. It's not Litten Kitten, it's litter boxing kitten. Fuck all y'all. That's my canon.
No, but yeah, even though it's like, oh no, it's a typical cat Pokemon or whatever, and with this design, I still really don't mind Litten as not just a starter, but also a Pokemon in general or whatever. Litten seems like a pretty cool fire type.
I certainly can't wait to see it in action. It's like, if no one else is going to take it, I will.
Are you kidding? I'm going to do all three of them. Anyway.
There's going to be some method to it where everyone's going to get all three.
Yeah, well, moving on to the water type, and my personal favorite of the three, Popplio, the sea lion Pokemon.
Yeah, and it's like, Brandon, you're saying like, no one cares about Litten. It's like, nuh-uh. Nobody cares about Popplio.
Really?
Yeah.
Why does everyone hate Popplio?
Yeah,
I don't hate Popplio. I
No,
thought Popplio is actually my second favorite out of the two.
I'm not seeing a lot of people really talking about Popplio. I mean, I even brought it up on Twitter, and I think Game Prodigy even said, like, it's the design. A lot of people are just not getting behind the design of Popplio.
I like it. I think it's cute.
Well, I mean,
I like Popplio too,
I
to be
do
honest.
too.
It's kind of like what I said when we were just talking about the Rowlet and everything. I mean, it's like just as how it's like, just because it's so adorable and everything, like when it starts off with, doesn't mean that it's gonna be like super hardcore or anything when it's with its full evolution. And here I am sitting like, look, just watch. The goofy looking Popplio is gonna be like freaking hardcore water-based Sweet Tooth over here. I mean, I'm just saying, yeah, it may look like a clown, but it's probably gonna be the most badass mother-fucker out of the bunch.
It's probably going to be Sweet Tooth.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth, oh my god.
Just watch.
Alrighty, but anyway, Popplio's description. Popplio's swimming speed is known to exceed 25 miles per hour. It's better at moving in the water than it is on land. Still, when it's on land, it takes advantage of the elasticity of its balloons to perform acrobatic stunts and jumps. Popplio can snort out balloons made of water. Watch it spin water balloons into a playful battle strategy. Both frivolous and hardworking, Popplio can easily get carried away, unleashing enough power in battle to make quite a spectacle. But Popplio's determined spirit means it can usually be found practicing hard on its balloon skills. And then it talks about water gun, and that's it. So Popplio's main shown ability is that it's able to snort out these giant snot water balloons and use them to do tricks.
And it's
snot water balloons?
Yeah, it's there is actually a piece of the official art where we do see that it can use the balloons to trap other Pokemon. Like we see it using the balloon to trap a Rowlet inside. So who knows? It could be used as like some unique attack that it can get.
I gotta see.
More than likely.
I gotta see this picture.
It's on Cerebi if you want to look at there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was seeing it.
Yeah, but I guess popular sucky internet opinions aside, what do you guys think of Popplio?
I think in terms of design wise and I guess description in general, Popplio is probably my second favorite out of the two. Yeah. I mean, out of the three. Clearly, I don't care about Rowlet.
Fuck you.
Well,
no one cares about Litten.
I was like, I like Rowlet and I like Litten and all of that. They're nice starters for this. But honestly, out of the three, I think Popplio stands out the most, actually.
Yeah, it does.
In terms of standing out, yeah, I totally get that. But it's like, I really like how, I don't know if simple's the word I want to use for Litten, but something about it just says, yeah, this is the Pokemon.
Right. Well, I mean, that's like if you're gonna have a Pokemon that's like clearly going with like like a circus theme and everything, it's like out of the three starters, it's like water probably would be the most appropriate. Like I don't know, I can't really imagine like a circus based like grass or fire type, but water I can see it be done. So it's like I do think think it's appropriate, and it's like
fountains.
Yeah, and it's like I said, I'm not going to be put off by its goofy as hell design. I mean, yes, it is very goofy looking. I mean, it's appropriate because it's going for the circus feel, and it's like but I'm not going to be put off by it because hey, you never know. Like I said, this could be the most badass motherfucker out of the three. I mean, it's like, it was like, look at fucking Mudkip. Mudkip was goofy as shit and everything in its first generation, like the first evolution. Then it becomes the Swampert, and it's like, watch out. So it's like, it's like, and it's like, honestly, I think out of all the three, Popplio is probably going to be the one I start with, but that's just because I tend to start with the water starters. I've never played a Pokemon game picking a fire starter, and it was like the one time that I picked the grass starter, the Snivy, it didn't even stay on my team. As soon as I got Lilligant, it got the boot. But every time I picked a water starter, it has always stayed on my team, and Popplio is probably not gonna be an exception. It's probably gonna end up staying.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the same way with me. I mean, granted, there are like a couple of occasions that I would start with a fire type like Charmander, and I think at one point Cyndaquil, because Typhlosion, she could learn Thunder Punch as well. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I would stick with the water type. And yeah, I think I'm gonna be on the same boat with you, Danny. And yeah, something tells me I may end up starting out with Popplio first.
Wait, since the fuck when do you choose Cyndaquil? Isn't Totodile like your favorite Pokemon?
Well, I think there was just one. Yeah, obviously Totodile is like my favorite starter out of all of them. But I think there was one point or another that I wanted to experiment a little bit, and yeah, there was at one point where I did try to use Cyndaquil.
Okay, it's like in general, one thing I do always notice a common trend when it comes to the Pokemon starters. There's always a mellow Pokemon, there's always a serious one, and then there's always a goofy one. Gen 1, Bulbasaur was mellow, Charmander was serious, Squirtle was goofy. Gen 2, Chikorita was mellow, Cyndaquil was serious, Totodile was goofy. Gen 3, Trico was serious, Torchic was goofy, Mudkip was mellow. Gen 4, Turtwig was mellow, Chimchar was goofy, Piplup tried to be serious.
Tried.
No one took it seriously, though. Gen 5.
Empoleon was the beast. Anyway, continue.
Gen 5. Snivy was serious. Tepig was mellow. Oshawott was goofy. Gen 6. Chespin was goofy. Fennekin was mellow. Froakie was serious. So now here we have Rowlet, who's mellow. Litten, who's serious. And Popplio, who's goofy.
Right.
I wonder if this will become a trend. Oh, wait.
Trend after 7 generations. But yeah, I guess that being said, though, since we talked to all the starters, gave us our thoughts, what do you guys think about the 3 of these in terms of Pokemon starters in general? Like, how do you think they compare to the rest?
Good question, really.
Well, it's clear that the Pokemon Company hasn't run out of design ideas.
That is true.
Like seriously, we've breached 700 different kinds of Pokemon at this point.
Hell yeah!
Let's also keep in mind the region that, like we mentioned at the beginning of this video, we're in a Hawaii-based region, Alola. So we're probably gonna. So yeah, the Pokemon probably are gonna be looking a lot more strange and taboo to us. Maybe not to Hawaiians, I would imagine, but like we have a sea lion, we have an owl, and we have some kind of a cat. It's just called a cat, but who knows? It could turn into some very specific cat.
Possibly.
But yeah, it's so far. I mean, it's like, it's like I said, like, I like 2 out of the 3 as far as designs go. But yeah. I don't think there's really been a generation where I can safely say, like, I loved all 3 and I couldn't decide.
Like
which one I'd go with. That's where it's like, I don't know. I've never had that with in a generation.
Well, it's funny because it's like, I know I said earlier that I would more than likely start out with Popplio first, but at the same time, no, it's like, even so, it's like, Rowlet and Litten are, I mean, in my opinion, like, such unique starters compared to the many others, that it's like, this is like the first time in a long time where it's like, man, I think it would be one of those cases where I would choose one starter, but I would feel guilty for not choosing the other ones during my first playthrough.
Even though you're gonna get your hands on the other starters anyway, like every other person who plays the game does. Like seriously, and I'm not talking just through like trading with other people, but there's gonna be other methods, just like there was in X and Y, where you can get all the other starters too.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, and you guys are gonna hate me for this. Even now, I have yet to beat Pokemon Y.
Yet to beat or play?
Beat.
Oh,
sorry.
No.
So I wouldn't know.
In any other case, there actually is one more little tidbit of detail I want to add to the starter, more specifically Litten, I should say, before we move on to the next bit of information. Litten still does follow the zodiac theory for the fire types. I don't know if you guys know about this, but every single fire type has had a connection to a zodiac animal on the zodiacs. Charmander was the dragon. Cyndaquil was the mouse. Torchic was the chicken. Chimchar was the monkey. Tepig was the pig. Fennekin technically counts as the dog. Now we have the cat.
Wasn't it the fox? I know a fox is a zodiac sign, isn't it?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No,
it's
we're
not.
talking Chinese zodiac.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no.
There was no fox in the Chinese zodiac.
That's
and that
kind of odd.
And now we have the tiger and or the cat, depending on I guess which zodiac you look at.
Yeah, let's go with the tiger.
That's actually kind of odd.
All right. Well, in any which case, next bit of information. I guess we should talk about the legendaries. What little bit of information we even have on them. We don't even have names for these two yet.
Yeah, we just know what they look like.
Yeah. So we have the Sun legendary, which is based on some kind of lion, and the Moon legendary, which is based on some kind of bat, I imagine.
Yeah,
something like that.
That's what it's looking like, actually.
Yeah. I gotta say the Moon legendary, the bat looks fucking badass.
Hey, I said from the beginning I was gonna get Moon, and now I can tell I wasn't wrong, or that my choice was right.
God, but at the same time though, that fucking lion-like Pokemon in Pokemon Sun.
Hey, that's fine.
Both of these are such badass-looking legendaries.
I said I was
Mega Pyroar.
I said I was gonna start with Moon, and I don't regret my decision.
You know what I honestly see here? Mega Pyroar and Mega Noivern.
That just makes it even better.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm so indifferent to them right now. Like, typically, it's never the legendaries that makes me decide which version I want because I never use them anyway. Well, it's usually the other version exclusive Pokemon that make me decide. So I'm probably gonna wait to see what comes out of that.
I'm the same way. It's like what are the exclusives, and that's what's gonna determine it.
Right. That is true.
Like, I think the only exception to that I've ever had was strictly gold and silver, because I got silver because I just like Lugia more. But either way,
yeah, I was the same way actually with Soul Silver.
So I kind of wonder how these two Pokemon are gonna work. Like, I should have brushed up a little bit on this. Are there any? I'm sure there are. Like, are there any sun or moon gods based around Hawaiian culture?
Hell if I know.
Oh god, I feel like I should know this. I feel like I took a class on this.
I mean, it's like that doesn't sound far fetched.
It really doesn't. In fact, I feel like I might have heard that somewhere.
Oh well.
Oh wait.
Apparently, there's Lona. There's a moon goddess.
Yeah, Hina, the Hawaiian moon goddess. The Hawaiian word.
Wait, what?
Hold on. The Hawaiian word for...
shit! They have two goddesses of the moon. Oh shit! Okay,
I knew it.
So
hold on.
So yeah. There's Hina. Then there's
Hina.
There's Hina and then Lona.
Yeah, Hina is the female generating force in Hawaiian cosmology and one of the oldest goddesses in Hawaii. So are we led to believe that this that the legendary Pokemon from Moon is of a female variety?
It does appear very feminine. I will say that.
Okay, so Moon Goddess. What else does it say? Hina is also worshipped as a specific goddess as well, usually in association with the moon and presiding over all other goddesses. She takes on many identities such as the mother of Maui, the trickster, the goddess of corals, the mother of the pig god, Kamapua, but her most worshipped form is that of Hina Ika Malama, or Hina in the Moon.
You know, it's interesting, actually, that you say that, how she presides over others. It flies. I mean, that could just be like a type of metaphor for something. It's literally above everyone else.
Right.
Even above the sun god, which is a land animal. So that being said, is there any sun gods in Hawaii?
Let me check.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually trying to look up. So far, I haven't found any.
I found the one for the moon.
Yeah, we both found the one for the moon. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway.
Gods and goddesses of ancient Hawaii. Kue, Kane, or Nawahine dwell together in the House of the Sun.
Wait, here we go. Here's Lono, god of peace and prosperity, wind and rain, lord of the sun.
I don't think of peace when I think of a lion.
Well, no, that's not. I don't think that's not entirely true. Like, I mean, lions with their nobility and stuff, they can be peaceful.
Everything the light touches.
Yeah, it's like
is our
I was
kingdom.
literally just thinking.
Oh,
I was
God
just
damn
thinking
it.
Lion King. I was just thinking that. 'Cause it's like, yeah, as soon as Scar died and Simba took the throne, yeah, in a matter of seconds, Pride Rock was plentiful and everything. Like everything came back to
Fuck
life.
everything that's ever existed. Everything that's ever existed.
What? What about that shadowy place?
That's beyond our borders.
You must never go there.
But I thought a king could do whatever he wanted. God damn it! We gotta stop before we end up quoting the whole fucking movie.
Pokemon Sun and Moon discussion turned into reenactment of Lion King. Anyway,
Best discussion ever.
there's not much else we can say about it. We don't even know their names. So,
All right. All we do know is that there are hints that yes, they may or may not be somehow related to actual gods in Hawaii.
Yeah.
One of
It
which being
really
Tina,
seems
the
spot on the
goddess of
nose.
the
It really seems spot on the nose, especially for the moon one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I guess that being said, though, yeah, like we keep bringing up, Hawaiian culture. Like this is obviously like the first glimpse, like one of the first glimpses we see after we see the trainer for the first time is that we see an NPC, saying, hello there, cousin, welcome to Aloha, and I'm just thinking to myself, that's Hawaii.
Actually,
so Hawaii.
speaking of the gameplay, keep in mind this is probably the first Pokemon game in history where they don't change the size of your trainer.
Oh yeah, that is a big thing. The graphics of the characters, they're actually to scale to the actual battle models too.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
It's like they're not the trainers aren't cheapified this time, like how you normally see them in the beginning of the introduction of the trainer. They're actually the same size that they should be from beginning to end.
I didn't even think about it like that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Nice.
and it looked like they're bringing back the customization and everything.
Yes.
And it's like,
Yeah,
was a feature from X and Y I really enjoyed and wanted to see them play around with more. Was
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
let's
they
really dive into that customization because that was a lot of fun.
Really get in
'cause
depth with yourself as a trainer in the Pokemon universe.
They did confirm that from the beginning of the game, you have 8 different choices of a trainer to start out with. 4 males, 4 females. All different skin tones, all different all different hair colors. Also, for you, Russell, there is a full-blown black skin color, not just tan.
No more discrimination.
Right, and I would imagine
Thank you, Nintendo.
And I would imagine that they're gonna do like with X and Y, where it's like they'll have like a wide range of outfits and such that you can customize.
Oh yeah, that's confirmed because we do see in the trailer as well. Like if you look at the trainer model, there is occasions where he's wearing different shirts and shorts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh, apparently according to Cerebi, because I'm looking on the homepage, and one of the things they mentioned, the person that gives you your Pokemon in the games, who I'm assuming this is going to be our professor character, our professor character's name is Hala.
Holla.
Hey, shut up, BJ.
God damn it.
Oh
I
shit.
hate everything you stand for. And everything that you are. Anyway.
It's like
Hala.
it's like now I want like a fuzzy bug Pokemon, and I want him named Ohana.
Hold on. What kind of? Hold on. Let's think about this for a second. What kind of plant is named after Hala or Hala? Keep in mind, every single professor that we've had since Gen 1 has been named after plants.
That's a good point. Let me see. Let me look that up.
Like,
Let's see.
Professor Juniper. Professor
Yeah.
Birch? Yeah, Birch.
Okay, this has got to be like has got to be like a Japanese thing or something.
No, actually, no. I just found it. There is a native Hawaiian tree called the hala tree.
Boom!
It exists.
Wow! I knew it.
It's
very
it's
nice.
You can't ditch the trend that easily.
It's a Hawaiian tree.
You cannot ditch the trend that easily. Awesome. I knew it.
Oh my god. God, that is so Hawaii.
I guess I should have known while I was sitting here trying to question what kind of plant a hala is. I should have known it was Hawaiian theme because I had never heard of it.
Right? It's like, oh, of course.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Urban Dictionary's got an entirely different definition, of course.
Why would you Urban Dictionary that?
It was the first. I literally typed "hala" into Google, and it was the first thing that came up was the Urban Dictionary definition. That's where I'm like, no, this can't be right. Oh, okay. Yeah, it just says like the most amazing person you will ever meet. Really good at dancing, funny, too sexy to even comprehend. Just as smart as she is, beautiful. Pretty proactive with anything cool and helpful. If you don't already know a hala, you should probably try and met one.
Oh,
not
God.
meet one, met one.
Wow.
Wow.
Clearly that's urban. Anyway.
Okay, well then, let's see. I'm just trying to think of anything else we may have missed. Look, I guess for one thing, I love how the region looks. It looks so good.
Yeah, I strongly agree.
Design. It does look to be like a small island, just like Hawaii.
Well, that's also what I'm thinking. Like, if you look at this picture that I'll post now, in the map, we see like a small boat dock or something, like a boat area, on the left side. Maybe there's multiple islands.
Perhaps.
That's true. Yeah, because it's like Hawaii is like you got a bunch of different islands.
Oh god, it's gonna feel like Wind Waker then.
Whoa, that's gonna be so cool.
oh god, the Pokemon will actually take that step, and you'll be riding on a talking boat.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. There's going to be too much water, guys. Oh, well. It's
going to be terrible. 7 out of 10.
No, it'll be like way too much water compared to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Still 7 out of 10.
It's like a 3.3 out of 10.
That being said, I want a Lilo and Stitch Pokemon.
Yeah, like a Stitch Pokemon.
Yeah. You know what? I made that exact kind of joke, like, when I first saw this on Twitter. I can't believe Pokemon and Lilo and Stitch are doing a crossover.
Okay, so I feel like this region is obviously going to get its own anime. I feel like whoever does the voice of Popplio is going to make it sound like Stitch.
I wish, please.
Popplio.
Like I feel like that's what's going to happen because we all know it's going to get its own anime.
At one point or another, yeah, I do see that happening eventually.
And if Serena does not go with Ash to this new region, I swear to God.
I know, right?
You know what? No, Russell, she's not. You know why? Because in one of the most recent episodes, she competed in the master performances. She didn't win. But she got to the grand finale. Like, she fought the actual queen herself. Well, didn't fight. She performed against the actual queen herself, but she lost. But the producer that produced the queen, she offered Serena, to produce Serena, but Serena turned it down, saying, I'll call you one day, but let me finish my journey with Ash. So more than likely, once Kalos ends, Serena's going to leave and go off with this producer.
You better not.
No, Serena loves Ash. She cannot leave Ash. No, I refuse.
They always got to figure out a way to write out the last one before they move into the next region. Because then we got to get the new characters.
Not true. They didn't get rid of Brock for like 4 regions.
True.
But they still ditched him.
No.
It's like he may have stuck around for a long time, but he still got ditched.
God damn it.
Alrighty, I guess that being said, any other thoughts? Any final thoughts? Maybe something maybe information we may have missed? I don't think so.
I think that's pretty much all that we know. Well, we have a release date.
Oh yeah, November 18th for worldwide, except for Europe. Those guys got fucked.
Yeah, I know.
It's like sorry, Europe. You have to wait a week.
No, it's 5 days. It's 5 days.
It's like what do you guys have against Europe? I mean, really? Come on.
And I think Japan's getting it at a different date too.
Nope.
No, I think they confirmed it's the 18th for everyone except for Europe.
Yeah, U.S., Japan, and Australia are on the 18th. Everybody else is on the 23rd.
Well, that's not a worldwide release then, is it?
Fuck.
Nope, it is not. So yeah, Europe.
God.
So yeah, Europe. You get to wait. You have to play the waiting game, and actually, you have to wait for the reviews.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck this. I'm not getting Sun and Moon until the 23rd.
Fuck you. I'm getting it on the 18th.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I may end up getting either one of those versions on the 18th as well.
Yeah, you guys have fun. Have fun.
Well, I will. Thank you, douche.
I'm getting it on the 18th at 12 a.m.
Okay, have fun. They're not gonna do midnight releases.
I'm gonna be first in line for this midnight event. I'll tell you.
They're not gonna do a midnight release for Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Are you kidding me? I mean, it's like, I'm pretty sure they did the exact same thing with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I'm pretty sure they could pull off the exact same thing with Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon.
I don't remember a midnight release.
I'm gonna tell you.
I don't remember a midnight event for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Well, if it's not Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I'm pretty sure they did the same thing for Pokemon Y and Z. I mean X. Fuck! Damn it!
Yeah, speaking of which, rip Pokemon Z.
Oh, damn it.
Sorry, Zygarde. You got the anime and that was it.
Fuck. No, but yeah, it's like, based on what information we have got, yeah, while granted it was just a little bit of info that we've gotten, yeah, I'm still really liking what I'm seeing in regards to not just the legendaries, but yeah, especially the starters.
Oh, I'm hyped.
So hyped.
Hurry up, November. I've got streams to do for that game.
God damn it.
All right. The audience probably isn't going to know what I'm talking about unless they follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, we might. You want to bring it up?
Is it worth bringing up now?
Might as well.
I guess expect some 3DS content on the channel soon. Because I've got
not emulated ones either, like Digimon.
It's like I guess expect 3DS content on the both on the SNG channel, my own channel, and my Twitch channel pretty soon. Twitch.tv/PlatinumRhythm.
God.
Clearly the one that's got Brendan's priority.
I'm going to kick this man. Both from Skype and in the shed.
But yeah, suffice it to say, it's like...
This is the last video Brandon's going to be a part of, by the way.
But yeah, I mean, suffice it to say, if we ever do, like, any, like, Pokemon-related, like, LPs or streams or anything for SNG, it's most likely going to be coming from Brandon, because right now he's the only one that's got a 3DS capture board.
I claimed them all, though. I plan on getting one soon.
Well, tough shit. It's like, well, you don't have the gear, so, tough shit.
Oh, I'm going to get it sometime this year.
I call Sun and Moon.
Oh, shit, wait, no. Running to Google Drive.
Yes!
And with that, folks, hope you guys enjoyed this discussion and all of its glory. From all of us here on the SpiffyNeedleGeeks, we will see you guys in the next video. Good night, everybody.
Till next time, everyone.